All right, I'm Gary Patterson. I'm a car enthusiast, have been since I was about this tall. I'm also president of Shelby American. We're going to do a few features on some of the cars that I own with my wife Sarah. And this one is one of my prized possessions because this 69 Mach 1 I actually bought in high school with money I made mowing lawns. So it's been very special to me for many, many, many years. It's really cool. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But you know, as president of Shelby American, I lead the team here at Shelby, and really it's all about the people, not any one person. We have a great team of people, and most of us are car enthusiasts. We love what we do. We live it every day, so it's pretty easy for us. The legacy here continues at Shelby American because of those people and the people that build these cars and trucks. It's also because of people like you that have a passion for vehicles and specifically Shelby's. So that's how the legacy of Carroll Shelby continues. Aaron Shelby, who's Carroll's grandson, and I go to Ford Motor Company at least quarterly, and usually I'm there at least once a month to talk to the Ford people and the Ford engineers about what to do next. Carroll Shelby's favorite vehicle was always his next one. And trust me, we are working on the next ones. We got our foot flat on the floor, and we're ready for the next exciting thing. So stay tuned. That's going to be really cool. But a little bit more on this 69. So I bought this when I was in high school with money I made mowing lawns. I bought it used, and it was one of those cars that when you saw it for the first time, and I did as a little kid, I just knew that was the car for me. And my father actually helped me find it. A co-worker of his had it. And it really wasn't officially for sale, but my father knew about it, and he knew for my love for this specific car. And when I was a little kid at 10 years old, I actually built a little model and painted it red with the shaker hood scoop and the black hood and everything to match what this car is. So it's really cool, and I have a lot of great memories of this car. My first drag racing was in this car. I did a lot of cool things with this one first, and did a little bit of drag racing in high school, officially and unofficially, so that was a lot of fun. And just kept it all this time through college and through kids and all that kind of stuff. My kids just enjoy it. I have two boys and a girl, and it's just fabulous. So we've had a lot of good years, and a lot of this is still the original paint and everything. So it's a pretty cool car to have. I've got my high school sticker in the parking in the windshield from when I was parking in high school. I have my first drag racing class winner sticker in the window, and I just never took them out. So I've had the car for 44 plus years now. So it's pretty exciting. This car means the world to me because it was, my first car in high school, and I dreamed about it, when I was a little kid, and I basically bought the car that I dreamed about. So that was pretty cool. It's a 428 Cobra Jet shaker hood, original 4-speed top loader car with a 350 gear in the back. And I did make a change a few years ago. I bought a Tremec TKO 5-speed for it, so that it would calm it down on the freeway, and so that's been a nice addition. I also put rack and pinion steering in it, but I could do all those things without cutting or welding or changing anything, and I kept all the original parts, so I can put it back to the original if that's something that I would someday want to do. But right now I really love just enjoying the car and sharing it with other people, and that's really a lot of it. And in high school, it was a rock star because the rich kids had the Trans Ams, and they were all smogged up, and they were easy pickings for this thing. It would just go out and waste them. All kinds of high school flashbacks with this one. This has just been really a wonderful ride for a long time. So yeah, it's a lot of official and unofficial drag racing went on in this car when I was in high school. So we actually had an old road, not too far from town, out in the country, where there was a country high school. We actually painted lines on the road and lined them up. So I used to go out and whip on the guys with the Corvettes and the GTOs and the Chevelles and the Camaros, and it was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun. That was fun for a guy that didn't have a budget for a new car, and quite frankly, I was just really in love with this one. And you know, when you have something like that, you can't part with it. And I always knew when I bought it that I'd probably never part with it. And here we are, you know, a long time later, and I still own it and still enjoy it on occasion, and get to drive it and share it with other people. So that's really what it's all about.